Welcome back. Another Ransom low range vlog. As you can see in the back. Well, I hope you can see in the back. I have an engine in the back of old Bruce, the parts runner, and it is Frank's new heart. And I'm also very paranoid about it falling over and wrecking the side of my car. So I'm driving like a complete nana. Yeah, it's a 3RZ out of a Hilux, so a 2.7 litre 4-cylinder, big block. Not super high revving, super torquey, pretty good power, super reliable. I've owned one before, loved it, flogged the life out of it, and it was great. A lot of people are probably going to ask why I didn't put a Commodore motor in it. Well, if I wanted a Commodore, I'd buy a Commodore, and you just don't do that to Toyotas. It's just not on. I'm opinionated about that, so we'll leave that there. Why didn't I go diesel? A 1KZ would have been a pretty good option. They're pretty expensive. They make less power and only slightly more torque, so I mean, where there's no torque, I'll just more accelerator. Yeah, diesels, they're just so expensive. I could have put a 2.8 straight in. Stupidly expensive once again, like $3.5 grand for a tractor motor. Like, good thanks. Yeah, so we went petrol. Heaps of guys in the US do it because they have 22 REs over there, which is basically another petrol version, a little bit smaller engine. So they do a lot of conversions where they put 22 REs out and 3RZs in. So I bought straight off the shelf engine conversion brackets and headers. So that's pretty straightforward, providing they actually get sent to me sometime soon. But yeah, basically going to strip this down, clean it up, just do the normal odds and ends before you put an engine into a car to make it reliable. Probably put a new clutch in it as well as a new head gasket, some ARP studs to make it nice and strong, water pump, odds and ends like that, that you don't want to do later or find out later that they were no good, and easier to do while the engine is out of the car. Future mods once the 3RZ is in is to leave it NA. I don't want more problems and things breaking, and I'm also trying to get the heat away from the brake booster, which is going to be bigger when I put disc brakes in the back to pull up the camper trailer and to deal with a little bit more power. So basically, no turbos, no superchargers, which would be rad. But I may do a stage 1 cam, which is just a nice duration, keep the same valve train, no aftermarket computer. And it'll just give it a little bit more poke mid-range while towing, so that the possibility is there, but for now it'll be fine as it is. High comp motor, about 200,000 Ks on the clock, so they don't run timing belts or anything like that, they run timing chains, so they are strong. Now I've said that, you watch me break it the first time I drive it, but anyway, that's the story. Plenty of talking today, so sorry if you don't like hearing me talk and babble useless crap. Yeah, so gearbox wise, I have a G series apparently in the 4Runner, so a G series will take the bell housing of a W series, which will fit to a 3RZ engine. So W56 or W59 should fit to a G series. Another reason why I'm not going more power is because a G series gearbox is not the strongest thing in the world. 150-ish horsepower, a little bit more is okay. Much more than that, if you flog it, it will break terribly. And I don't want to go putting a W series in it and spending money I don't have to spend right away. Later down the track, if it breaks, I'll probably just put a W series in and be done with it. But everything's there, that all works. I don't want to mess around with it and spend more time with that. This is meant to be a quick engine conversion once I get the parts, so watch me talk about that in 9 months' time when it's still in pieces. Anyway, we'll have a quick look around it when we get home. Dad's going to come and help me pull it off the back of the car and put it somewhere. Haven't broached the subject that with the missus, so yeah. forgiveness, not permission. So anyway, I'll keep watching. Now is the day after engine collection, because yesterday afternoon I forgot to take a video and then got caught up in making meatballs. So anyway, this went to there and the engine went in there. There you go, that's how it happened. So engine, it's the core pack model. Got a power steering pump to go on there. Got all like sensors, bell housing, a clutch which I'll probably just replace it and put a heavy duty clutch in straight up. So point in messing around with an old clutch that may not work. It's a lot of work to take it out and put it back in again. But yeah, ECU, starter, clutch fork, clutch slave, basically everything I need. And then because my heater doesn't work, I'll just loop the heater back into itself here. So instead of that pipe coming up, that pipe will go in here, and it will just circulate around. So if I do eventually want to put the heater in, I can just unhook it, hook it back up. Yeah, other than that, it's a pretty sweet little engine. It's high comp, good condition. Going to change a few little things before it goes in, just general maintenance stuff. As you do, because you don't want to waste your time getting out full driving somewhere and the water pump dies, or the tappet cover or something's leaking or whatever. So we'll neaten it all up, do a few little things. Already got a few good ideas up my sleeve of what I'm going to do. Got a couple of different odds and ends, but we'll run through those as we get to them. Yeah, stay tuned. I have Frank back soon. We start pulling all the turbo kit off it. So if you know anyone that's got a 2.4 or 2.8 3L or 2L diesel and wants a turbo kit, hit me up. I'll have a turbo kit for sale, and a 2.4 2L engine if you want a new boat anchor. I mean, that's about all they're good for. Yeah, so we'll get cracking on that hopefully over the next week or two, and then yeah, start doing the big jobs. Thanks again for tuning in, and yeah, get keen for the next one.